Young children fight for their lives.
They were hurt after a fire swept through a Floral Park home. And as News 12's Matt Jablow reports, about 100 firefighters were called out to battle that blaze.
The smoke was just pouring out the windows. And people were saying that they heard screaming before that.
Firemen say they don't know yet what caused the blaze at 63 Cherry Street, but they do know that it started fast and spread with devastating quickness.
We got a call at 9:18, responded in, we pulled up, there was apparent flames in all windows, made a search, rescue, we pulled out two children and one mother. It was bad fire, a lot of heat. We got a brick house, slate roof. I mean, it kept a lot of heat inside the house. It was more like a flash fire throughout the whole house.
The three people who were rescued were all taken to local hospitals in critical condition. They are 42-year-old Melinda Carton, the home's owner, who was asleep downstairs when the fire broke out. Her 6-year-old nephew, Bobby, who was supposedly found by firemen hiding under a bed upstairs, and Carton's 5-year-old daughter, Ashley. According to neighbors, Mrs. Carton's husband left the house for work an hour or so before the fire broke out.
It started in that one corner window there, and then went up to the second floor, and the window above what they say is the bedroom. We have the little girl's bedroom.
So the corner where it started, that's the kitchen, I believe.
I think so. I think it started in the kitchen. 7
fire companies from as far away as Garden City Park responded to the blaze. According to eyewitnesses, their efforts were heroic. 2 of the firemen who pulled the victims out suffered from smoke inhalation. They were treated and released from the hospital. Tragically, the fire's 3 other victims were not nearly as fortunate, and all are now fighting for their lives. In Floral Park, Matt Jablow, News 12, Long Island.
They called for help. Melinda Carton rushed from the burning house as firefighters arrived. But 2 children had to be rescued from the flames. Her daughter, 6-year-old Ashley Carton, was found unconscious. So was a nephew, Robert, 8 years old. A neighbor called 911.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, I knew there were children. And I had my neighbor grab my hose in the backyard. They started to hose the back window, but the whole house was just engulfed in flames. It was just incredible to see.
The fire appears to have started in the kitchen. 2 firefighters were also injured and had to be treated for smoke inhalation. The children remain in critical condition tonight, and Melinda Carton is in stable condition at Nassau County Medical Center. Carol?
A Long Island woman, her young daughter, and her nephew are fortunate to be alive at this hour, thanks to some very brave firefighters. Jeff Weiser reports on the dramatic rescue.
It was fireman John Carlucci carrying the nearly lifeless body of 6-year-old Robert Newton. Not long after the rescue, Carlucci was nearly overcome, suffering with chest pains. The drama unfolded at 63 Cherry Street in Floral Park near the Queens line.
To see the children come out, forget it. It was unbelievable.
The fire was spotted not long after 9 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, 3 people were inside, including 2 children. It took some heroic efforts to get them out. Several Floral Park firemen teamed up to rescue a 42-year-old mother, Melinda Carton, her 6-year-old nephew, Robert Newton, and her 5-year-old daughter, Ashley. They were all trapped inside the flaming house made of brick and slate, said to be as hot as an oven. Fire Lieutenant Gary Lynch rescued the unconscious girl from a second-floor bedroom.
The first thing I thought of was my own daughter, having kids and everything else. I thought of my own daughter, and all I want to do is get her out of the house and try to get her out of a situation that, you know, just seemed to be unbelievable that she would be able to survive.
Once out of the house, rescuers worked feverishly to save the mother, Melinda Carton. This firefighter experienced hyperventilation after pulling the woman to safety.
This is something that you don't do every day. Have you ever done anything like that?
I've never been in a life-saving situation like I was this morning, no.
Authorities suspect the fire began in the kitchen, but their investigation is not complete. Fireman John Carlucci was treated and released at Winthrop University Hospital. All 3 victims are in critical condition.
You know, I hope everybody out there says a prayer for this family and everything else.
From Floral Park, Long Island, this is Jeff Weiser, Fox News.
Firefighters rescued the 3 family members as their house went up in flames. The cause of that fire is still under investigation. Bill?
And a very tough courtroom battle is taking place online.
Called 911 and firefighters who worked quickly to pull them from the flames. The fire broke out this morning in the Floral Park home, and the dramatic rescue was captured on videotape by a neighbor. First, you'll see the woman pulled out, and then the two kids. Both kids and the woman are in critical condition tonight at area hospitals. It's believed the fire started in the kitchen.